Every gem placement carries the potential to tell a story before your character speaks a single word. Creators, artists, writers, animators lean into this power. Let gem placement be more than aesthetic choice. Let it shape how your gem moves through the world, reflecting their wounds, their strength, their deepest purpose. Speaking of creation, it's time to feature the winners of our GemOC contest. First, thank you to everyone who submitted entries and brought life to the GemOC submissions channel. Thank you to my mods who held everything down while med school was kicking my ass. Thoroughly enjoyed reviewing each submission. Because of your ability to create, to tell vivid stories, to bring art to life, you're all winners in my book. I picked my top 10 favorites from the GemOC contest based on the art itself, the lore and symbolism of the placement given, the creativity, adherence to the rules, and how much it appealed to me. I'll be uploading the art and the write-ups they submitted with it. In 10th, a submission by The Hidden Hand. Okay, so I just watched the newest gem placement video and flocked to this server and just wanted to submit my OC. This is Labradorite, and her gem is on her chest, symbolizing an emotional vulnerability and openness. In Era 1, she was an assassin for the diamonds and was severely depressed due to her deep empathy. She was corrupted throughout Era 2, but by Era 3, she was uncorrupted and has since begun exploring the arts and other forms of creative expression. She still enjoys a scuffle every now and then, but now in the form of friendly sparring rather than all-out assassination. 9th, submitted by Chero. So this is Moonstone. She's an OC I made for a little story with my friends. She's my silly gal and I love her. About the gem placement. The gem covers both an eye and mouth, making her mute. I sort of went with the idea of a silent witness, not being able to speak up to her peers. She did her duties as the gem she was intended to be, but she was deemed defective after a while. She was a witness to many horrors which she can't tell of, neither vocal nor by other means. The arc I'd have for her was for her to overcome that issue in other ways that aren't verbal, like writing. 8 by Space Cadet. I didn't realize so many people had Azurite OCs, throwing mine in the ring then, lol. Kindergarten technicians typically manage a gem's development until it erupts from the earth, but I thought, who manages them afterward? To that end, Azurite here is essentially a reverse therapist. She takes in gems who have a history of being resistant to rejuvenation and manually corrects their personality faults through gaslighting and emotional manipulation. She is in tune with the emotions of others, as is typical of a chess placement, which makes her especially good at digging into a gem's insecurities. She is extremely prideful of herself and her work as well, literally wearing her gem as a badge of honor. She is, however, insecure of her imperfections, as the flecks of malachite in her gem are technically considered a defect.